YouTube, what's good? My name is Kevin, and I want to welcome you guys to my YouTube channel. Now, before I begin to post videos on my channel, I want to give you guys a formal introduction, let you know who I am, where I'm from, and what my goals are for the next remaining months. So, let's begin with who I am. My name is Kevin. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville area. Um, I am not a personal trainer. I'm not someone that's a professional in the fitness community. However, I am pretty knowledgeable and I've been doing this for some time now. Now, most recently, I would say within the last year, I took an extended break just because I had some life issues that just distracted me from the gym. Now, throughout this last year, I allowed myself to overindulge, I would say, and put on some excess weight. Now, I put on this weight. I definitely lost a lot of my strength. And now, what I wanted to do is first thing I want to do is motivate you guys, encourage you guys to, if you are experiencing the same things, such as lack of encouragement, or you're just not feeling like going to the gym anymore. I want to empower you guys and encourage you guys to get back in there and keep trying. I'm an average Joe. I have a job, I go to school, I have personal issues as well, and I try to incorporate fitness into my life at some point. I don't know, it may not be at the same times every day, but I'm always going to incorporate fitness into my life. Now, what I am doing now is I'm going to showcase my journey to getting lean, and I'll title it as such: my journey to getting lean. You'll see my meals. You'll also see me cheat. You'll see me fall off my macros. You'll see everything pretty much. You'll see my weight decrease. You might even see when I plateau. You'll see all of that. Now, let's begin with my goals. My current fitness goals are, I have a bunch of them, and the way I try to overcome certain or accomplish certain goals is I put them in categories. So the most important ones at the top, and then the rest are at the bottom. They're still getting done. Nothing's going to happen overnight, but I'm knocking them down day by day, week by week. So my main goal right now that I'm focused on is losing this excess body fat that I currently added on. So prior to my extended break, I was at 180, 185 actually. I would say I was about maybe 15% body fat. I was trying to get down to 10, and then the summer came, and that just fucked all of that shit up. I was out, I was chasing hoes, I was doing a whole bunch of shit, drinking, and some people can do these things. Some people can still go out and drink and still, get back on the grind. I've never been able to indulge and also be fit. For me, personally, this is just me. In my life, I've never been able to balance certain things in my life. So I was never good at going to the gym, going to school, having a romantic life, and balancing all those things. Unless I was dealing with someone that was doing all those things together, I would show more interest or spend more time in other areas. I might spend a lot of time at school and work, and then when I had free time, see my girlfriend. These are things I was never good at. But anyway, yeah. So I fucked around, started tricking off my time. You know what I mean? And yeah, my gains were gone, and I did that all summer, winter, fall, and here I am now a year later, and now I'm at 230. Actually, the other Monday I weighed myself, I was 229. Now, when I first started documenting my journey, I was at 235. I got off track again. I got up to 240. This is the biggest I've ever been. Most of my bulks, the highest my weight has ever reached was 215. So you're talking about an excess of 15, 20 pounds. 240 is a lot, and that's very heavy for me. So now I'm down to about 229, 230. It's fine. It's coming. I'm making gradual progress. So I know the weight is going to come off. My goal was to be down to about 180, 200, excuse me, by June. That's not going to happen. That's just not practical, and I'm a very practical guy. So yeah, one of my goals is to be lean, to get my body fat percentage down to about 15, and then once I'm at 15%, I may go down to 10. I may not. It just depends on how I feel. But of course, I'll let you guys know. My second goal, again, this is in how I prioritize my goals. My second goal is to address my mobility issues. I have ankle, hip, and shoulder mobility issues that I'm trying to work out. So I'm doing a lot of corrective stretching. Every morning before I head to the gym, I spend an hour just foam rolling and stretching. That's a part of my routine. Then I ride my bike to the gym and I do some more ankle stretches just because I really want to perfect my squat, and I noticed that my ankle mobility is definitely preventing me from squatting squatting perfectly. Excuse me. So yeah, my ankle, hips, and shoulder mobility. The second goal is to get my strength back to where it was. Actually, I want to be stronger than I was before I left. So before I left, I was squatting about 225 for reps, benching 225 for reps. I wasn't a fan of deadlifting, and that's another thing. That leads me to the next goal. So before I left, I started developing some lower back pain. Now, rather than addressing what is the cause of my lower back pain, I just said fuck it, and eventually I stopped going and I started fucking around, trying to meet bitches and all kind of shit, and I just never got it fixed. So I've been doing some research and I found a great YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description to his YouTube channel. His name is Alan Thrall. I think I might be mispronouncing it. But he owns his own gym. He's from California. Great. He's a great guy. He definitely helped me out because his advice definitely helped me in getting rid of this lower back pain. So before I even started going to the gym, I found a Groupon special to like a wellness clinic. It offered, like, the package included chiropractor, a physical therapist, and a massage therapist. Now, when I went, the masseuse basically stated that I had tight upper hamstrings, which is causing my lower back to hyperextend. And I needed to do some stretching. At the time, I didn't have insurance, and I couldn't afford to pay to come back after that visit. So he recommended that I do some stretching. Now, I did the stretching, and I swear every day for about 2 months, I stretched, and I just did not get any relief from that lower back pain. And it started, how the pain would begin to start. It would start from my calves, go up to my back, up to my lower back, and then it started affecting like my posture. So I was like, yo, this can't be life, man. Like, I've never been this way. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I did research. What I started doing is I invested in a good foam roller, not that cheap shit you get at your gym. A good quality one. I spent about $30 for this foam roller, and it had like a PVC lining on the inside, so it's a little bit more sturdier. I started foam rolling my calves, my hamstrings, my quads, pretty much my whole lower body. That alleviated the pain somewhat. Then I found Alan's channel, and he basically defined the nature of my lower back pain. Now, this is excluding people that have like slip disc or disc issues with their spine. But basically, you have two types of lower back pain. The one where you have an anterior pelvic tilt, where your lower back, I'll just get up here. Your lower back, your hips kind of come up, and your front hips kind of sink down a little bit. I'm just gonna exaggerate it a little bit, and that's caused by several different issues. So you can have you have underdeveloped or weak hamstrings and a weak abdominal core, and tight hip flexors. Now, I know for sure I had tight hip flexors prior to me leaving the gym. I didn't think that I had a weak core because I was doing crunches. Well, the crunches actually were the reason why I had tight hip flexors, because all that ties in. So all that crunching motion, all that shit, it definitely added to my hip flexors being tighter. My hamstrings, I didn't think were weak, but anyway. So what I did was, a part of my leg routine, I just added more hamstring focused exercises into my routine. So before I begin my leg days, what I like to do is I'll begin with the hip abductors and adductor machine. Then I'll move on to my leg curls and leg curls, and then I'll move into my compound exercises like my squats, leg press. So I did that, and then I added an extra day. So I do I have 2 leg days, and then I have 1 day where I just focus on hamstrings and core. Actually, I focus on hamstrings, and I do core on my leg days. So in total of 3 days out the week, I'm doing core exercises, and it worked. It actually worked. My lower back pain it's almost gone, except for the other day I did some stiff leg deadlifts, and it's not the same type of discomfort. It's more like a soreness discomfort. So I'm just foam rolling that. But prior to me doing the stiff leg deadlifts, my back pain was gone. That issue was resolved. So I already knocked one of those goals off of the list. And yeah, those are my goals for now. Now, I'm going to keep you guys up to date. This is just what I just mentioned. Those goals are just for now. My goals will change as I progress in my fitness journey. After this cut, I'm going to maintain for a while, probably get on a bulk. I won't do a dirty bulk. I'm going to keep it relatively clean. I do like being stronger. I do like the swole look. I'm not really trying to be competitive, competitor type of lean, I just want to be swole, with a little definition, but, I've never been a small person. Even before I took my break, I was still stocky, So yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and holler back at your boy. 1.